Hello, I'm Amy Mullins. I'm a registered social worker in private practice here at the Integrative Healing Arts Studio. I'm here today to provide you with a brief explanation of one of the many therapeutic approaches I use, my client approach, and how I incorporate the healing arts into a traditionally evidence-based practice like social work. My social work practice is based on the belief that all individuals have capacity for change, growth, and healing. Each person who visits me, including children, require their very own personalized plan of intervention. One of the approaches I use is Cognitive Behavioural Therapy, or CBT for short, which I'm going to help explain in this video. The first point I would like to make is that CBT is unique amongst talking therapies because it doesn't fixate on what label term is given to a problem, nor does it rely on using a predetermined set of techniques to overcome problems. CBT's strength is its flexibility and ability to improvise. The mindset from traditional talking therapies generally goes along the lines of what problem does the person have and how does it make them feel. The CBT mindset is different. Its focus is not what problem the person has, it's what they're experiencing and what the process behind the problem looks like. Let's use anxiety as an example. According to the CBT philosophy of change, anxiety is a process, a produced problem. So it's something that you do and experience rather than something you have. Because anxiety is not a standalone emotion, rather than one which is produced, there's a driving factor which is creating it in the first place. Only by identifying what the likely root cause is and changing our perceptions of it can the process be stopped and the anxiety truly be overcome. The way I work with anxiety using CBT is to address three main areas. The first is your beliefs and perceptions. For example, what is the problem? What is the worst case scenario? What is the best case scenario? How would you know if you were okay? Second is your state of mind. We find out how you go into the state of anxiety, and then we determine what state would be more resourceful. What is the opposite state of mind to anxiety? And lastly, your behaviors. We look at what specific behaviors are created by anxiety and what it is you would rather do instead. Your beliefs and perceptions around a given situation or context will in turn produce a given state of mind, which in turn produces a given range of behaviors. Providing you with more resourceful beliefs and perceptions around the root cause driving your anxiety will ultimately help control and hopefully eliminate it. Because of the underlying mindset of CBT, there's no need to endlessly analyze how you feel about a problem, and no need for intrusive digging for hidden meanings and insight that may lie in the past. Awareness and insight can be useful, but they seldom offer enough leverage to produce lasting change. CBT also differs because it focuses very much on pushing you away from the problem and pulling you towards the solution. Not only will I be working with changing your thinking patterns to change the problem, I will also dedicate a good deal of time working with your expectations and perceptions of what the solution is. As with all therapies, CBT is a formal and taught model and philosophy of what actions can be beneficial to a client's well-being. However, it's important to realize that despite being a popular theoretical approach, it is not complete by any means. I do use other methodologies to cover some of the blind spots that CBT has. For example, I may incorporate guided meditation or energy work like Reiki into a client's personalized plan. CBT is a well-structured model of therapy, which uses a very different approach to other talking therapies by focusing principally on the here and now actions and how the problem works, rather than focusing mainly on how you feel and how you have the problem and what it meant in the past. Like I said, CBT is just one of the therapeutic approaches I offer. Please visit my website at www.vistacounseling.ca for a list of the services I provide, as well as detailed information regarding my accreditation to help you determine if your benefits provider covers social work under your employee health plan.